Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing fabulously. So I've got another pick a card for you all today, and this time, it's adjusting my lighting. I'm really anal about this. Anyway, so this time the topic is, what life lesson are you currently learning? So I asked Spirit to channel some information about what specific life lesson you guys are learning right now. You may be having things happening in your life, or obstacles and challenges may be appearing and you don't know why. So we're going to look at what the lesson is that you're meant to learn from your current experiences. Okay, let's go. Pile number 1 and pile number 2. Okay, pile number 1. What life lesson are you currently learning? Okay. Interesting. Okay, so the first thing I heard is that if you chose this pile, you are learning how to build yourself back up from the ground up. The life lesson that you guys are learning is that, no wait, let me think of how I want to phrase this. You guys are learning how to work with what you have, like how to work with the tools that you have, both physically as well as spiritually in terms of your manifestation power. You guys are powerful manifestors. And it's almost like you guys are meant to have some kind of painful ending or some kind of disastrous situation in your life, and then you're meant to slowly but surely build yourself back up and create a better situation for yourself using the tools that you have at your disposal, physically as well as your manifestation abilities. Like, you guys are meant to learn to manifest a new beginning for yourself, but you're also meant to learn how to use what you have available in the present moment in order to create a better situation for yourself. It's like you guys were meant to go through some kind of painful loss or some kind of painful ending or some kind of catastrophe in your life, and you were meant to slowly build yourself back up using your own powers, your own tools, and your own manifesting abilities. It's almost like everything was meant to fall apart so that you could build it up and put it back together again by yourself. Obviously, we don't do anything by ourselves, and obviously Spirit has been helping you behind the scenes, but you guys are definitely meant to rebuild your life in your own unique way, through manifesting as well as through utilizing what's available to you in the moment. So you may have found that things have been very slow moving, and you may have found that it's hard for you to, how do I put this? Like, imagine you're building a house, and instead of having all of the materials for the house right then, you only have some bricks. So it's like everything you need is meant to come to you moment by moment. You're not meant to have everything that you need to create this new life for yourself right at once. You're meant to slowly manifest it and slowly build it and slowly gather all of the tools that you need moment by moment, gradually, little by little, and then you're meant to use those to create this new beginning. Does that make sense? You guys are learning several different lessons, but most importantly, you're learning how to build yourself back up after disaster, they're telling me. But you're also meant to learn how to use your manifesting abilities to create the reality that you desire, because this is the Magician card twice, so that's really being emphasized. And you guys are also meant to become aware of your true power to rebuild your life in the face of obstacles and challenges and pain. You guys are meant to become aware of your own power as a manifester, but also as a person. Because I'm feeling like you guys have definitely went through something very painful or tragic or disastrous. They keep saying disaster, so for some of you this was really something devastating. But it was meant to be that way so that you could build yourself back up again from the ground up. And the reason why The reason why this is supposed to happen slowly, and I feel like it has been for you guys, is that you're meant to learn to use what you have available to you in the present moment. You guys are meant to kind of make the most of what's available to you moment by moment. Does that make sense? So with this card here, I'm really seeing that what you need does present itself for you in the moment that you need it, and not a moment sooner, they're telling me. And I know how frustrating that is, because that definitely does make things move very slowly, but it's meant to be that way. So you guys are meant to not focus on lack, but to become aware of how to best use what you have available to you in the moment. You know? You guys know. You guys are also learning how to bounce back from adversity. It's almost like you guys are learning to be like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You guys are meant to fall apart so that you can come back together in a better, more stable way. And I'm hearing that at the end of this rebuilding process, you guys are going to have a lot of confidence in yourself. You guys are going to be very proud, because you're going to know that you alone have rebuilt your life in the face of what they're telling me are unimaginable odds for some of you. For some of you, you've really gone through it. But as slow as your progress may be, I'm to tell you that you are making solid progress. The worst of it is definitely behind you, and the life that you guys are currently creating for yourself is going to be much better than you imagine it will be right now. You're not meant to see the whole picture. You're not meant to see how all of the pieces of the puzzle are going to come together. You guys are just meant to make the most of each moment. You guys are meant to do the best you can with what you have in the present moment. And you're meant to slowly but surely take those steps towards this new beginning. Alright. They're telling me that's all that they've got for pile number 1, so let's roll the dice. 5, yes, a lot of difficult changes for you guys. Also slow changes, I'm hearing. If you haven't already been going through this for a while, some of you, it's different for everybody. They're saying some of you are in this Ten of Swords where your life is kind of just fallen apart, and you're not sure what's going on or what to do. And others of you have been slowly working on rebuilding yourselves for quite some time now, and it has been slow moving, they're telling me. But either way, a lot of changes are going to come into your life, but it's going to be gradual. If this isn't already happening, or if it hasn't been happening for a while, these aren't going to be fast-moving changes. These are going to be slow but steady changes. And even though these changes in your life may feel challenging or difficult or unwelcome, they're actually stepping stones for you to manifest a much happier existence for yourself, they're telling me. So, Spirit wants you guys to believe in your own powers. Your own magical powers, they're telling me. You guys are very powerful people, spiritually as well as emotionally. And also, you guys are also learning a lot of lessons about self-awareness. Like, you guys are meant to become aware of your own power as well. Alright, so that's what I've got for pile number 1. Hope that resonated. Let's move on to pile number 2. What life lesson are you currently learning? Wow. This one has more oracle cards. Yeah, it's different every time. Sometimes they tell me to mostly do tarot, sometimes they tell me to do oracles. Every video is a little different. That's the fun. Okay. Shoot. I'll just put that right there. Hold on. I want to get triumph in there. There we go. Yeah, this is really good. So, if you chose pile number 2, you guys are learning how to maintain balance and harmony within yourself in the face of challenges and obstacles. I just heard heavily burdened. I feel like a lot of you guys are really facing a lot of resistance. Okay, I seem to be attracting a lot of people to my videos that are into manifestation, so if you're manifesting something with this card here, I feel like you're dealing with a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, a lot of setbacks, a lot of difficulties in your process of manifestation. And that's intentional because you guys are meant to learn to maintain balance within yourselves. You guys are meant to find an inner state of harmony and balance and peace inside of yourself, regardless of what's going on outside of you, regardless of what challenges you're facing, regardless of how much resistance you're facing in the outside world. You guys are meant to find your inner space of peace and tranquility in the face of all of these obstacles and challenges. It's like you guys are meant to be, this sounds kind of bad, but you guys are meant to be burdened by obstacles one after the other. That's really what I'm feeling for some of you. It's like every single step you take feels like it takes tremendous effort because you're just so weighed down by everything that's going on around you. But I'm to tell you that this is just a cycle in your life, and you guys are at the end of it. You guys are meant to go through a really challenging cycle because you're meant to find peace within yourself. You guys are meant to learn how to find your center no matter what's going on around you, if that makes sense. And if you are manifesting something, even though it may seem like it's been one thing after another, behind the scenes, whatever you desire, if you have been manifesting something, it is manifesting behind the scenes. And it's almost like you guys aren't meant to really see that. You guys aren't meant to know that because you guys are meant to face a series of obstacles and setbacks and delays and difficulties and just a lot of chaos in your life, they're telling me, for a short period of time or a longer period of time. It's different for everybody, depending on how long it takes you to learn the lesson. But you guys are meant to go through a period of strife and challenge and difficulty so that you can learn how to, like I said, so you can learn to find your center, so you can learn to cultivate a space of harmony and peace and balance inside of yourself. You guys are meant to create a safe haven inside of yourself and learn to go within and regain balance and regain peace, no matter what obstacles or challenges are presenting in your life. Does that make sense? So it's like you guys are meant to go through all these difficulties and setbacks so that you can learn to maintain balance and equilibrium regardless of the setbacks and obstacles that you're facing. So I really feel for you guys because this is a very tough lesson, but you are at the end of it. I'm hearing that you may have one more major challenge to face because I'm really being drawn to this wand that he's kind of sticking out, so I feel like you guys may have to go through one more bigger obstacle and challenge, but once you conquer this, and you will with triumph here, you guys will conquer it, this difficult cycle of your life will come to an end because you will have learned the lesson. It's like you guys are meant to get frustrated and to feel burdened and to feel weighed down and to feel like things are even impossible sometimes. And then you're meant to go within and regain peace and harmony and kind of bring yourself back into balance and to center yourself so that you can learn how to do this. Does that make sense? It's like a test of will, basically. Spirit is trying to strengthen your will. They're trying to teach you how to just power through obstacles. Eventually, in the future, when you do have more obstacles and challenges, because we all have challenges to face in life, you're going to be able to quickly power through them. It won't feel like such a struggle. It won't feel like such a burden. It won't feel so unbearable because you will have learned how to find your peace within. Does that make sense? So things won't get to you as much as they get to you right now, because your will be strengthened. This is a very tough lesson, and I really feel for you guys, but you are coming to the end of it. And with this 5, 6, 7, you guys are making very good progress with this lesson. You guys are successfully learning this lesson, and I'm also to tell you that there's going to be a successful outcome to your current situation, whatever that may be. I do feel like a lot of you are genuinely having a hard time or dealing with a lot of difficult circumstances, and you're feeling very burdened and burnt out and overwhelmed, but there is some kind of success coming. There is some kind of successful outcome to your situation, so don't give up, you guys, because you're coming to the end of this very difficult lesson. And if you've been manifesting something, I'm also meant to tell you that you are going to have success with that. You're going to see it manifest into the 3D once you complete this lesson, which you are at the end of. Oops. Okay. Let's roll the dice. 5 again. 5 on 5. Yeah, lots of energy shifts, they're telling me. You guys are shifting your energy. And when you come to the end of this lesson, and I am getting a feeling with this 5 here that you will have to face one more difficulty or challenge, but once you come through on the other side of that, which you will, you guys will have changed as people. Really. Once you guys are able to get out of this energy of feeling burnt out, you're going to see just how powerful this lesson has been for you and how much it's changed you as a person, fundamentally. You guys are going through a powerful shift due to having to overcome all of these obstacles and challenges. It's definitely making you stronger, and it's definitely preparing you to achieve some kind of success or some kind of triumph. There's some kind of successful outcome to your situation that's coming, and I'm hearing it wouldn't be possible had you not learned to persevere through all of these challenges. Every single challenge that you guys have gone through was necessary to get you to this successful outcome. Alright, so that's what I've got for pile number 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you could like, share, and subscribe, I would be so very grateful. Whew. Can you tell I love this? So, I get so pumped up channeling these messages. So, if my readings resonate and you guys are interested in a private reading, information is in the description box below. I wish you guys the best, and I will see you next time. Bye.